Welcome there once again, distinguished viewers. In this video, we'll be talking about the tension in the Delta community as the Nigerian soldier raised the environment and the community at large. The Delta community, where soldiers and number of senior officers were tragically killed, has been raised. The people of the coastal community were said to have sought shelter in a neighboring community over fear of reprisal attacks. Some unknown persons in the community brutally eliminated 4 senior officers and dozens operatives of the Nigerian army. In Asaba, Delta State, Delta Community, Okuoma, in the Ughelli South local government area of the state, has been raised shortly after 16 soldiers were reportedly killed. There are serious allegations that the attack was orchestrated by some angry soldiers who were retaliating against the killings of their colleagues. However, the military authority is also after the killers of the soldiers. At the same time, some arrests involved the general officer commanding 6th Division Nigerian Army, Major General Jamal Abdulsalam, led forces. The people of the coastal community were said to have taken shelter in neighboring Ughelli for fear of reprisal attack by soldiers who have taken over the creeks on patrol. In the early hours of Saturday, March 16th, 14 lifeless bodies of soldiers were recovered by soldiers on patrol at the Okuoma community in the Ughelli local government areas. Some of the corpses whose feces were covered were reported to have been beheaded, while the heart and stomachs of others were allegedly ripped off. At the NDDC jetty in the affected community, the remains of the commanding officer and 2 majors were killed, and their bodies were seen floating by the river's banks, and others were separated on land. Speaking on the killing, the Chief of Defense Staff, Christopher Musa, ordered an immediate investigation into the tragic killings of the 4 officers and 12 soldiers. The video of the race was shared by the former governor of Delta State, James Ibori, on Sunday, March 17th. However, prior to this time, it was reported that the Delta State Asaba, no fewer than 22 soldiers have been reportedly killed by armed men and suspected mercenaries of Okuoma community in Ughelli South Council area of Delta State. The troops drawn from the 181 Amphibious Battalion, Bumadi, were reportedly on a rescue mission to the community when they were ambushed by their assailant on Thursday, March 14th. The trouble started on Thursday when the troops responded to a distress call regarding a communal crisis between the Okuoma and the Okoloba communities. They had embarked on a rescue mission to Okuoma community to free a kidnapped youth, Mr. Anthony Abor, an indigene of neighboring Okoloba community in Bomadi local government area, who was abducted over the lingering land dispute between the communities. The military men were taken unawares while on their way back to the waterfront after a deadlock roundtable discussion at Okuoma Community Hall over the kidnapped youth, a source claimed. Many people were killed during the ambush, including a former honorable member from Okoloba community who reported the matter to the JTF Joint Task Force. But the commander and officers were held hostage and taken to an unknown destination towards the creek opposite the community. The source revealed further that 22 military men had been confirmed dead at Okuoma community. Among them were 1 lieutenant colonel, 2 majors, 1 captain, and 18 soldiers. Some of the military personnel killed were identified as Major Shafa, Major Ubi, Captain Zakari, and Lieutenant Colonel A.H. Ali. The Chief of Defense Staff (CDS), General Christopher Gwabin Musa, has directed the immediate investigation and arrest of those involved in the heinous crime. A statement by the Acting Director, Defense Information, Brigadier General Tukur Gusau, Saturday disclosed this, adding that the incident had been reported to the Delta State government. So there is it, guys. You can see that it's a really sad one. The military trying to make peace, and they were being ambushed and assassinated by some certain persons, unknown gunmen. So, and the matter is probably under investigation. At this point, we want people from the Ughelli community to stay put, to stay calm, and let the military do their work. And we pray they'll find the perpetrators of this crime and actually sort everything out. Okay. Until then, please do not forget that this is InstaGist TV, because this will be leaving you. Do not forget to like, share, and also subscribe. So bringing you lovely, lovely content and latest updates within Nigeria and outside Nigeria. So please do not forget to hit the red button and also subscribe. Until then, bye bye.